So
Yeah, I just started my recording too.
I asked
So
Eli if he wanted to pick Eli. I was like, bro, and he's like, I'm not in here. I was like, fuck. I really wanted him in here. Cause, um,
anyway, so real quick, so for those who don't know, Starlo and I were he's doing his final verdict on The Last Jedi, and I'm going to talk about my thoughts on it from what I understood. Unfortunately, when I went to see it, the audio description didn't work, so I had to piece it together as much as I could. So I have to see it again eventually, and then hopefully it works that time. But yeah, so I'll give my thoughts on it. He'll give his thoughts on it. Don't know who goes first, but yeah.
oh, okay, I gotta do my intro. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stryler here, and this is my final. This is also gonna count as the review and the because I was like, I'm gonna upload those, but no, this is gonna be one big video because I didn't want to do multiple ones. It's just too much to handle. So this is gonna be a long video for me. Me and Teach are gonna be talking about what we liked, what we didn't like about The Last Jedi. So I'm covering everything from beginning, middle to end, every scene that I like. So if you haven't seen the movie, don't click on this video. Wait and then watch the video. So, we've already seen it. I asked Eli if he wanted to do it. I think Eli will be joining us here pretty shortly.
Maybe.
Hopefully. So me and TJ will be talking about stuff that we liked, certain points, certain plot points, what worked, what didn't work.
Oh, I could think of a couple that didn't work.
So, yeah. Alright, so TJ, let's start with you.
Alright, so for starters, I do like the fact they're still doing the crawl for the main episodes. That's one of my favorite parts about it. I mean, honestly, it's a little thing, but it's a big thing to me. The opening action sequence, from what I gathered, again, because the audio description wasn't working, from what I gathered was pretty well done. The sound design in the film as a whole was just great, especially during the space scenes, because it went quiet and shit. So like, it was really well designed in that aspect.
Oh, yeah. I gotta say though, films, my favorite opening, the opening, because they all open with a space battle. Nearly all of them, right? Don't they?
Attack of the Clones doesn't.
Yeah, what does that one open with? I forgot.
Attack opens with Padme's ship being sabotaged and blown up.
Oh yeah, but first she's in space, right? And then she goes on the planet and
then she goes to Coruscant, and then she lands on Coruscant. Yeah.
Okay, so nearly all the Star Wars films start off in space and they go into the planet or they do something. So that's just like the basic thing of all of them. But out of all the space scenes that we see in the opening of any Star Wars movie, my favorite is Episode 3 because that looked awesome. For 2005 effects, that looked awesome.
Yeah.
But I did like the opening scene, as TJ said, in The Last Jedi. I thought that was cool. The comedy worked for me in the first scene. But I'll get to the comedy later in the movie when we get to those parts. But Hux, I liked Hux in the opening scene. I thought he was pretty cool. He's like, can he hear me? And he's like, he just keeps toying with him. That was pretty cool. What's his name? Oscar Isaac gave a pretty good performance. Poe, I really liked him in this movie, even though he kind of risked everybody's lives, and he did get a lot of people killed in the first opening. I still liked him. I was like, he's pretty cool, and I am not finding a single ammo here. Hold on, give me a second.
I don't know. The one thing that I thought of as I was reflecting on the movie when I saw it, was Hux. Like, yeah, Hux is alright, but the thing is, I feel like he was there's too much comedy with him. Like,
yeah, I was just like, dude, like Domino Gleeson had a better performance in this movie than he did in The Force Awakens, but he was just he didn't take things seriously.
Yeah, like he was too goofy.
Problem with, dude, you need to make him more serious in some.
Yeah.
I did. For some reason, people were like, the comedy didn't work. The first time watching it, I was like, okay, the comedy worked. I watched the second time, I was like, eh. Third time, nope. Fourth time, I had to like watch it a couple times of it, but I got the whole movie in one. The first time that I watched it, I was like, I get this. I understand why they made this choice. I understand this. Other people are like, I had to watch it about 6 times just to get what's going on. Attention. Like, legitimately pay attention. You can get it in the span of one time watching it, maybe 2 times if you have to. But I
Well,
got everything in one watch.
the thing
Because I was so invested into that. I was like, dude, I get why he made this choice. I understand why he's like this. The comedy, yes, I understand. It takes away the seriousness of the scene.
Well, it takes away seriousness, but like if you think about it, you never had like the whole "Can you hear me now" type shit in Star Wars until you had like 2017 here. We didn't have like, you know, classic Star Wars here. It was weird. It was a little weird for me at first. I eventually laughed. We're just like, are you like?
I thought that was cool though, dude. I was like, dude, as a kid, bro, we've never seen anybody use any type of phone connection in Star Wars. Phone reference. I was like, that was cool.
I mean, it works because it's true. I mean, because it makes sense. Because like, you're not always gonna have a clear connection, even in Star Wars. I mean, you know.
I thought that was pretty funny, but I'm playing some zombie CJ in case you want to join, so I'm just letting you know, bro.
No, I'm grinding on multiplayer.
Ah, okay. What was I gonna tell you guys? The next thing that I want to talk about is I like Leia, but for some reason to me, she like Leia. I don't know if it's just because of the way she was written in this movie, but she did not Leia that we knew for some reason to me. The more that I watched it.
I don't know. Here, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something with the mail.
Okay, but the thing is the whole, you think that she's gonna die, and that's one thing that this movie does, is it tosses every time you think something's gonna happen, and I enjoy that. This movie has a lot of surprises to it, and there goes my controller. Is the movie genuinely, anything that you predicted that was gonna happen, it just tosses that. It's like, nope, it's not happening. This is gonna happen instead. And I was like, okay, it tossed you a curveball. I like that, because it just debunks all the theories that you thought you had about The Last Jedi and what you thought that the script was in. I genuinely like that, because I can't watch a movie that I can just see predict. Okay, with The Force Awakens, I was like, I know what's gonna happen. Kyle's gonna do this. Yep, she's gonna win. I was like, yep. That's what I hated about that, is that I could predict certain things that were gonna happen next. I was like, dude. By the way, the plot's going, but The Last Jedi is intriguing for the reason that you really didn't know what was going to happen, and I like that about a movie. Is if it makes me think, I like it. I don't know how to ask him when he gets back. But I want you guys to let me know what you Jedi. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, it's fine. I, to be honest with you guys, I really enjoyed this movie. I was like, oh, I hate it. I don't like it. Just because I didn't have Star. That's something that really made me mad. Because it was like, you didn't have a Star Wars lightsaber. Dude, just enjoy it. We get one of the best action sequences in all of Star Wars, which was Kylo and his team up against the Praetorian Guards. Speaking of the Praetorian Guards, let's talk about Snoke. Snoke died. He just died. Now, I have a couple points that I want to make about this, a couple things that I want to address about Snoke. I don't really think that we were meant to see Snoke last 3 full movies. I think we were just meant to see him be the thing, be the dark side of Kylo, where he manipulates, and Kylo's gonna be the main baddie. That's what I thought. That's what I gathered from that. The next point is, you just killed him, and we didn't get to learn anything about him, like how did he get his force powers, or what was he doing. JJ could bring him back in Episode 9, but that would be really dumb to bring him back, because I thought that it would have been better if Snoke just died. I was like, Kylo being the new Supreme Leader, awesome. Because in another way, speaking of Kylo, in that I thought Kylo felt like he was rejected a little bit by Rey. See that? That's why he's just so mad after that. After she says no, he's like, join me. Like, he's literally desperately saying, like, join me, please, sticking out his hand. I was like, dude, Rey, join him. Because honestly, guys, I'm a big fan of Kylo. That's my favorite character in these new movies. You guys are like, why don't you like Rey? I do like Rey, but like, everybody's everybody's usually just like, "Oh, dude, you should be on the good side." I am always been more dark side than light side. Um, I like Kylo. I love Adam Driver's performance. The three performances that stuck out to me the most were Mark Hamill, Adam Driver, and Daisy Ridley. So Rey, Luke, and Kylo. So I thought that that was pretty cool. Um, Another thing that I liked a lot was back to Snoke is Snoke's like the power that he has. He shows like everybody's like, oh well, Rey's gonna like seriously just take him down or something like that. No, like she tries to reach for the lightsaber and he makes it go around. Like he makes her think that she got the lightsaber. He makes it go around and then just hits her back in the face or in the back of the head at least. And I was like, damn, he's pretty powerful. But that's one thing that I didn't like. I was like, Snoke, you seem very powerful, dude. And then you see Kylo just kill him. I was like, I mean, I'm satisfied with his death, but the way that it was presented, I was like, okay, I like Snoke being dead by Kylo, being killed by Kylo, but I didn't think he was gonna go out like that. I thought that him and Kylo were just like gonna get into it, or like a force battle, or it's like a lightsaber, just something like that would have been cool to watch. But again, it was another curveball. We didn't see anything like that coming. We didn't expect Kylo to kill Snoke, so that was a big curve. I'm still waiting for Teacher to get back, but actually, I might have to make this little cut here, but I'm gonna have to cut this. But I'm gonna pause this and go get my charger real quick. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to get my charger. All right, so back to what I was. The next thing that I want to address is Rey and Luke's training. It was too short. I felt I'm just like, okay, like they're talking about Rey, like she wants to train with him and learn some stuff. And I'm just like, dude, you even train. You get like 1 day of training, you can suddenly move a whole thing of rocks, a bit like big stones. It's not that I had a problem, but it's I don't know, but I'm just like it's so it's so weird. I'm just like, dude, like I know she's powerful in the Force, but make her train a little bit more. And that's speaking of training, Canto Bite, the Canto Bite scene, have been shaved off at least like 10 minutes. It should have been shaved off. I was like, dude, we don't need this right now. Needed. Like, yeah, I get it. Finn set up something there. There's nothing there like that you need to set up because that didn't work. That did not work. So that whole Canto Bite sequence was to me. I enjoyed it. I can watch it. Yeah, but I do I feel like it's needed? No, I don't feel like it's needed at all. It's like, dude, there's no that if movie happens anyways, like the thing that you're trying to prevent it happens anyways. So what's the whole point of using that? And I'm just like I'm lost.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm just like, dude, that's pretty dumb. Oh, I'm talking about the Canto Way.
Oh, okay.
So I felt that that was useless, but I meant like it's like a thing to kind of like give you hope that they're gonna try to hack it. They're gonna get a hacker. It's gonna work. Whatever they do, it still happens anyways. So
Yeah, how that whole...
the end of the First Order from finding them. I'm just like, dude, it happens anyways. Let it go. That was a pretty useless scene for that.
Well, what they could have done, they could have...
It still happened. I was like, dude, you could have added more of Luke and Rey training than only like 1 day of training. I'm just like, that's pretty dumb. Because like, suddenly Rey is all powerful. I get that. That's what I'm. That's.
The thing is, they could have had Rose be the hacker. Honestly. Did it lag you out? Did it lag?
Hold on, dude. I can control for that.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. My controller died and it switches back to like the. Okay.
Huh. Well, I think they could have easily had Rose as a hacker. Honestly, it would have made it a lot easier, a lot less stupid, and
she knew what she was talking. Dude, DJ was useless. Benicio del Toro, he just came in, had a couple scenes like, "Hey, I can hack. Yeah, let me go with you guys."
he talks like fucking.
No.
He talks like Bugs Bunny.
Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah, Roger Rabbit.
I mean, I can't do that voice, but I'm just like, dude, he talks insanely high. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck is up? And I was like, dude, you could have added all those scenes with her, like her and Luke training. I would have been fine with that instead of having to see that Canto Bite scene. I mean, I'll watch it and sit through it. I'm just like, dude, this doesn't need to be here. That's the only problem that I'll have with it.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally no point for that to happen.
Yeah, true.
And that's what I didn't enjoy about that. I was like, so I agree with all the other reviewers when they say that they didn't like that. I was like, I finally get it now because I've watched it many times. I was like, dude, I don't like that.
I mean, it's just all pointless at the end.
Basically.
So anyway,
this AVT 40.
Yeah.
Move out. Eliminate the enemy. Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, Pack a Punch, I like it.
Dude, your mic is going to hell. Is there something? Is there like something rubbing? Is there something rubbing against your mic or something? That's what it sounds like.
No, there's nothing there. Is it better?
Hmm.
Better?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, well I'm just gonna keep it away from my mouth just in case. Alright, TJ, any more points that you didn't like about it?
So overall, the only things I didn't like were the Cantabite thing and the Finn and Rose thing, because one, it was pointless, honestly, because it would have made it would have made for a better scene with John Boyega as Finn. It would have made a better scene, better emotional resonance, I guess is the right word, with the viewers. The only other thing I didn't really like was just there wasn't as much training as like Luke. Like in Empire Strikes Back, it shows Luke being trained very extensively with Yoda and, you know, lessons in the Force. Yet Luke doesn't do that with Rey, and it would have been a lot. I think it would have not a lot better, but it would have been better to see more training and what's going on and stuff like that. Just because, like, it makes sense because Rey is just a natural. It doesn't make It doesn't make too much sense that Rey is unnaturally strong in the Force after only like a day of training. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, there's a lot of background noise right now, so that's why I'm not talking.
Oh, all right. Who is spamming me with invites right now? Are you serious?
Okay, I'm good. So, okay, what were you saying? You were saying about Ray and Luke, you know, except
Well-
an Empire.
Well, like,
This is the thing. I'm like everybody. Stop comparing it to an Empire.
that's what I do.
That's the thing that I don't like. I'm just like, dude, stop comparing it to other Star Wars films. It's different. It is different. There's no point.
True.
It's so stupid.
Oh, there's a guy there. I don't know. And on top of that, the action sequences themselves were good, but the amount of lightsaber duels was only limited to like what, one? Like it wasn't even a lightsaber duel because they were fighting the.
There was a lightsaber. Yeah.
But it wasn't a it wasn't a duel.
That's why they're like, oh, we didn't get a lightsaber duel. Shut up. It was one of the best scenes in all, honestly, the best action sequence. Anyways, one of the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think. Okay, so I want to talk about Snoke's death. Because I was gonna ask you, what's your opinion on Snoke?
I think it was. I mean, I didn't really care because like Snoke was just not interesting to me from Force Awakens. I was just like, okay, I don't care. Like it was cool how he died, you know, with Kylo and manipulating the lightsaber and shit. But you know, it's like Snoke was interesting. So I'm like, I don't give a shit. You know, die. Okay, great.
Dude, I didn't care about Snoke. I was like, dude, I don't like Snoke. Unfortunately, it's just like he's a big hologram. Just like he reminds me of the Emperor. He reminds me of. Except
Only not as badass.
Menacing character. Emperor was more menacing in the sense that you saw his corruption start from beginning to end. Snoke, you only see him in one movie and half a movie. He gets killed quickly. I'm just like, dude, thank you. There's no point to Snoke. Everybody's like, we want to learn Snoke's backstory. We want to learn him. Oh, he's dead already. Let it go. Same thing with Han. I know you guys love Han. He's dead. Let it go. He's not coming back as a Force Ghost as much as you guys want him to be. He's not coming back. It's done. It's over with.
And Harrison Ford doesn't want him to come back anyway.
He doesn't. Dude, he doesn't want to play. He doesn't. You guys don't get that. Like, as actors, they don't want to play certain characters because sometimes it's just too much. They just don't want to play it. They don't enjoy playing that character. That's just sometimes how they feel about it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm just like, dude, that's understandable. I get why he didn't want to do it, but I'm fine with Snoke's death. I liked it. Everybody, now this is the new thing that everybody's saying is that, oh, Rey was the one that killed Snoke. No, she wasn't. No, she was not. Everybody's like, they worked together to kill Snoke. No, Kylo killed Snoke. Kylo straight up killed Snoke. Now him and Rey fought together to bring down the Praetorian Guards. But Snoke was completely Kylo. Like, that's what it is. That's what I don't like is everybody's like, oh, well, she killed Snoke because she's immensely powerful. Luke even says this himself. Both of them are powerful, but Ben is powerful in the sense that, I don't know. For me, TJ, what do you think? Do you think Kylo Ben is more powerful than Rey in a sense?
I think it depends on perspective because the thing about Kylo is, yeah, he's demonstrated power, but not near to the extent of Rey. Like what we've seen Rey do is clearly more powerful than Kylo. However, we haven't seen him at his like expressing full power. It's like we're not like that's the thing.
Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back.
Dude, okay.
Can't keep this up.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to the disposal too.
Incoming enemy artillery.
But
Get to cover.
that's the thing that I wanted to do. I was like, or want to like express. I feel like Kylo is kind of more powerful than Ray, but I feel like if Kylo went to the light side, for some reason the Praetorian guards had him pinned down, and then when she's like Ben, and okay, I don't know how you guys felt about this, but I know the fangirls are gonna love it. When every time that Ray called him Ben, I was like, oh, just chills up my spine. I'm just like, she's not calling him Kylo, she's calling him Ben. Legit, like,
Well, like that's the thing.
I like it's just she just changed her motive so quickly.
I know,
that was
like
quicker
this.
than Anakin's turn to the dark side in Revenge of the Sith.
That is true.
Like legit, that was fast. The thing I did like how she called him Ben. I was like, dude, that's a really good moment. Every time that that Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver were in a scene together, they murdered it. They're like, bro, they stole the show when they came out together.
That's because
BB-8. I do want to like say this about BB-8. BB-8 stole the show whenever he was on screen. Every time. He saved Finn so many times. I was just like, bro, that's funny.
It's like you owe your life to a droid, Finn. How do you feel?
Bro, I like BB-8. Everybody's like he's a ripoff of R2-D2. No, he's. I think he's. I don't say he's cooler, but R2-D2 has had. And he's already shined. Like, dude, let BB-8 shine. Honestly.
Time to get.
I know, like. That's, okay.
C-3PO was funny. He was just hilarious. I was like, bro, I died every time he was on screen. Just he's like, shut up. I was just like, shut up. And it's like, bro, gold. So TJ, how'd you feel about Daisy Ridley and Kylo?
Okay. Daisy Ridley as an actress, she did very well. So did Adam Driver as Kylo. The thing I don't like at all is the 180-degree, like, you know, flip on its head. The second she saw him without a shirt on, she flipped her motives entirely. And I'm like, are you serious?
Because what's the point of getting angry at him?
What the how you guys doing? Yeah, that's a problem that I'm having. It's like, dude, what's the point of you turning so quickly? I didn't get that. I was like, dude, why are you turning so quickly? Like why you just called him a monster? You called him this. You called him that. It's like there's no point.
Yeah.
At all. TJ can tell you that. Is that one whole 180 thing where she's just like, she just saw him without his shirt. It's like, oh, Kylo doesn't have a shirt on. Yeah, I'm totally with Kylo now. Just totally.
Other than that, I mean, her performance was really well, was done really well, and so was Adam's. You were right. Adam did perform better than Force Awakens. Then again, Force Awakens,
dude,
he was limited. He was limited to tantrums.
I've always been a supporter of Kylo, and I was like, dude, he didn't have any tantrums. He was conflicted. You felt that by the expressions that Adam gave, the facial expressions, any expressions that Adam gave, you felt them on the screen.
Yeah.
I was like, dude. And then okay, I want to talk about the scene with him and Leia. The fact that her son, that he cannot be brought back. I don't know how to feel about that. The thing is Luke even says it. He's not gonna come back, and I was just like, dude, you're giving up on your nephew. This is the last lineage. They're not gonna kill Kylo. I can tell you that much. But this is the thing. We don't know if Episode 9 is gonna be the end of the Skywalker saga, because
that's what everybody says.
Having episodes 10, 11, and 12 in production.
That's what everybody.
No, it's not Rian Johnson's. It's not Rian Johnson's new trilogy. He wants a completely new story. He's trying to come up with it. The complaint that people complained about was that kid at the end. They pulled the broom to him when Rose gave him that little metal medallion looking thing.
Shit.
As a symbol of hope or something like that. I was like, I don't know why you guys are complaining about that.
Yeah.
He's a new be explored. Give it that. One thing, let's just tell you guys. Admiral Holdo died like a badass.
That is true.
Admiral Akbar did not. I was disappointed with his death. Like, dude, he should have been like, may the force be with you. And I thought he should have died with Admiral Holdo. That's because it's like Holdo, Laura Dern, she played a good part. I was like, dude, she played better. I liked her. I didn't like how she didn't tell Poe what was going on. I mean, like, yeah, you don't have to release one. But the thing is, don't be a dick about it. Like, you can just tell him, like, oh, well, this happened, this happened. Yeah. Well, we're gonna do this. And I was like, the thing that I was having problems with was that you could have just simply told Poe what you were gonna do, and you could have avoided that problem.
Yeah, but it makes me think that she was under orders from Leia to not tell him anything.
I mean, maybe, and maybe not. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying. Oh, sorry guys if I get off topic here, but I'm trying to the disposal tube. Do you know where it's at?
Where? What's that?
One of the disposal tubes, because I got the one in. I got both of them that are in the bunker.
There's one. There's one by the pub.
Get one more.
There's one by the pub, I think.
The pub?
I think.
Where's that at again?
How do I know?
I don't know. Where's the closest by?
I know I think the pub's by spawn a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get you now. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have
There's
to do that
nothing
next
more
round.
fun than getting messages
TJ?
saying you ugly hoe.
Hey, TJ?
What?
So let me ask you this. How do you feel about Mark Hamill's performance in The Last Jedi?
Awesome. Just that's it. I'm done. Awesome.
I agree with critics. They're like, this is Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker. I agree. Luke feeling that thing veiled, and I was like, I like that. The one thing I didn't like was like he kind of gave up on Kylo. I was like,
a little too quickly.
I feel
That's
like Luke wouldn't give up.
Luke. Yeah,
I was
that's
like, dude, you didn't give up on Vader, and that's the thing. He was kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi in that right there. Is like Rey's like, dude, I can turn him back. Like I can bring him back. It was like, nope, you can't do it. And I was like, dude, that's just Obi-Wan right there.
yeah.
It's like that's basically what that is. I'm just like, I don't like that. Like I was like, Luke, like, dude, you like nephew, the last Skywalker. Besides you, kind of gave up that name. But I mean, we know that Luke might come back. We know that he became one with the Force at the end. He didn't die. That's what they're saying. And I was like, I mean, isn't it the same? I don't get it. Like, isn't it the same? It's the same thing.
No.
Dying, becoming one with the Force, or like, hey, explain that.
So technically
That's the
speaking,
issue right now that everybody's having.
so basically when you die, when you become one with the Force, you literally, your physical matter, like your physical body, dissolves and disappears and shit, and you become a Force ghost. Obviously, if you die, yeah, if you die. Most times you don't become a Force ghost. So like for example, that's why Ben became one with the Force, and so he became back as a Force ghost, and his body disappeared. Same with Yoda, same with Luke. They all have Force ghosts. Anakin, his body eventually did, get destroyed by when Luke burned it, so he became one with the Force. Like, as long as your body is still physically present, like there's still matter to it, you're not one with the Force. You're dead, but you're not one with the Force. So that's also partially why we never saw Qui-Gon as. Oh wait, no. Then I guess that's contradictory because Qui-Gon's body was burned, but we never saw him as a Force ghost.
Actually, in the Clone Wars cartoon, he was a Force ghost.
I know in the Clone Wars cartoon, but this thing is that even canon? Because all this canon shit now.
It does count as canon in the sense that I think it is canon.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that works.
Yeah, I think it is. The reason why it is canon, the only thing that they don't count canon is Revan. Revan is no longer canon because he was supposed to make an appearance in like season 8 or something of Clone Wars, and he didn't get that, so it's no longer canon. I was like, Revan. So I guess we're not getting an Old Republic movie. But I'm fine with that either. I like Yoda. I found a YouTuber that did not like Yoda. I was like,
it was Puppet Yoda too. It was Puppet Yoda from Empire.
Like the CGI wasn't.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
What? It's Puppet Yoda.
It's not supposed to be good.
CGI. I was like, it's puppet Yoda.
It's not supposed to be good. That's the thing.
Yoda. He's talking about like the outline of the blue, the Force Ghost.
Seriously?
That's what he was talking about. The outline, like you know how they glow when they
Yeah.
were Force Ghosts.
Yeah, I remember.
Dude, he was complaining about that. Like,
Really?
there's-
Of all things to complain about, it's a little outline.
basically, he's like, I didn't like the Force Ghost how he looked. Dude, he's puppet Yoda. Who doesn't like puppet Yoda?
Dude, everyone in the theater,
I saw Yoda on the screen.
when Yoda came on screen, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" You know, everyone was surprised that he came because no one was expecting it too.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that was kind of. I was like, Frank Oz was seen on the at Pinewood Studios. I was like, yeah, he's coming back. I was excited.
He was funny too. He had more comedic moments.
Bro, Luke's like, I'm gonna get the books. Joe's like, no, bitch. Ah, freaking lightning right there. Bro, hilarious. Yoda reminded me like of a drunk Yoda. I was like, bro, I like this version of Yoda, but
Wait,
my favorite version of Yoda, no matter what, Jay, but I like the CGI Yoda from the prequels.
Well, the thing
I
is,
just like the way he looked. People are like, oh, you hate Puppet Yoda. That's the thing that tell me, because everybody tells me that today. They're like, oh, well, just because you like this one, you hate this one. I never said I didn't like Puppet Yoda, but the one that I prefer, because of the, like how young he looks, I prefer the prequel Yoda. Like I prefer Yoda, like back then he's like 800 or yeah, was he 800 years old?
yeah, he was about 800, 850, something like that. The thing is I prefer Puppet Yoda because it's more, he's more like wacky Yoda.
Yeah, basically, I like that. I like that about Yoda. Like, no doubt. But I like the way I like the CGI one. I thought that was pretty cool. But that's hard for an actor to do, is act with CGI. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh, bro, the jump scares in this game still get me.
Seriously?
Swear to God. Yeah, dude.
There's only
still get me.
There's only been one time where I jumped from a jump scare. Only been one time.
Wow, this guy jumped right, casually walking. So at me.
He's like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?"
Basically. So, dude, I got the upgraded AVT 40. So that's a pretty good gun. I like
SVT.
it. It's like 300 bullets on it. I'm also gonna upgrade the double barrel shotgun. I think that's worth it. Dude, it's still a 2-shot on round 10.
What, the SVT?
No, the soft off shot. It's a 1-shot headshot. Still on round 10.
Yeah, shotguns are pretty powerful. The thing I like about the shotguns is they did the Infinite Warfare thing where you get points based on how many pellets you hit rather than just like a solid shot. So you have 8 pellets, so you can get the 70 or whatever, then the extra 60 or whatever from the killing pellet. So you get more points.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I do gotta say, one last thing. My review, I absolutely love this movie. There was really nothing that I hated about it, except the Canto Bite. I don't even say that I hate that either, because I can sit through and watch that scene just fine. The thing is, I know that I feel like it should have been shaved off, as everybody else feels exactly the same. They're like, dude, we don't want to see that. We feel like it should be shaved off. I don't disagree. I agree with that. I'm just like, that makes sense, you know, from that.
Yeah.
That's just something that everybody can agree with, is that they didn't like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, if they shave it off, fine. If they just get rid of it, fine. You know, whichever.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. They said that they were going to have a lot of more deleted scenes with the Blu-ray edition. I can enjoy that, you know. By the way, the AVT-40 has 10 bullets, fully automatic. It doesn't really waste ammo.
Well, wait till you get extended mags and high caliber on that bitch.
This thing is freaking awesome, dude. Like, OP.
Recon
I'm
searching
gonna
for targets.
upgrade after this round. I don't know. Oh, he's coming for me. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Sorry, that big guy. But guys, TJ, final thoughts. How'd you feel about it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not?
So, the thing with, I enjoyed from what I understood, I enjoyed Last Jedi very much. Not as much as the original trilogy, but better than prequels.
Of course. Oh, fuck you.
Better than better than Attack of the Clones. Let's put it that way.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I agree with that.
Fine, you're welcome. But so where I'd rank it personally in terms of the Star Wars films, I'd say it's probably, I don't know, I'd say somewhere between Rogue One and A New Hope. I'm not sure exactly where, but somewhere around there.
Okay.
Not the best, but not the
guys,
worst.
me and TJ are gonna do it after this video. Okay, I'm not gonna say. I kind of want to do my official ranking, but I feel like this video is already too long. Do a different video with the ranking, how I rank my Star Wars movies, how you rank yours, where you think it fits in.
Yeah.
I gotta say the most boring Star Wars movie to me, it's gotta be Force Awakens, for the reason that nothing really happened in the beginning, happens in the middle and the end. The same thing with Rogue One. Beginning, boring, middle to the end, fantastic.
Yeah.
And the one thing, the vibe that I got from Last Jedi is I enjoyed this thing from beginning, middle, and end. That's what I liked about this one, is it had complete action. You didn't feel like you were left out of action, like you were. And one more thing that I want to say about Last Jedi, all the characters got challenged points. The Resistance challenged to its lowest point. Leia having to make a decision. Poe having to make a decision. Everybody got challenged. I'm like, dude. And this is another thing that I want to address during this challenge. Everybody, oh, they didn't have no time to mourn for Han. Dude, when you're in the middle of a battle, trying to focus on trying to stay alive, are you gonna be wanting to mourn somebody's death? You can do that after. Like that's with that. Honestly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Dude, I'm just like, dude, you wouldn't be mourning somebody's death when you're trying to focus on winning a battle?
Yeah.
Dude, the double barrel shotgun killed him in 2 shots. Pack-a-punched. That. 2 shots.
Well, wait till the health spikes.
These things are gonna die, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing the double barrel shotgun right now. The sawed-off one. 4 shots.
There's a guy running with a suppressed waft.
But, TJ?
What?
I'm gonna rank this with my Star Wars ranks, but I'm gonna give this movie. Okay, what's higher, an A or an A minus? What's higher?
An A. Just a flat A is higher.
A plus A than A minus.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
I always thought it went A plus A minus than A.
No.
Huh. Okay, I was wrong. I'm gonna give this movie an A. I would give it an A plus if they took out that Canto Bite sequence. Honestly, that's how I feel about it, anyways. But it was a very good movie. Rian Johnson directed this thing beautifully. I agree with George Lucas when he said he did it beautifully. I was like, yes, you took the words right out of my mouth, man. It was a very good movie. A lot of people are hating it. It's getting a lot of backlash. Rian Johnson doesn't care. He doesn't give one single fuck. I'm like, dude, exactly how you should be handling it. And TJ, I'll talk about you. I'll talk about that with you. But I'll see you guys later. Shiloh out.
Alright, and just for the ending of the video, I'm gonna give it, honestly, I'd have to say Last Jedi, now that I think about it, I'd have to put a 8.0 out of 10, because the Canto Bite part was a bit lengthy, and that's basically it. I mean, if it wasn't in there, it'd probably be a 9.5 or 10.
Firing for full effect.
Oh shit.
Makes sense. Because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a Canto Bite sequence. It's just like
It's just-
cut and out of place, and it just goes there.
Yeah, it feels unnecessary.
Well, it really does.
Alright.
TJ,
What?
the ranking of the movies.
Okay. I mean, I'm already almost to an hour on the video, so I might as well do that at the end, right? Doesn't matter.
Oh, well,
So I'm thinking.
on top.
Oh,
I mean-
I was gonna do it in a different. That's what I was.
No, I'm doing mine.
Before we
I'm
start
doing mine in
another-
here.
I think I got a couple things.
I'm doing mine in here. I don't care. I'm already recording, so.
All right,
Oh shit.
go
So,
ahead.
hi.
Hi.
My girlfriend just sat on my foot. So, I'm gonna say Empire's still my favorite. It's random, but you know. So Empire's still my favorite, number 1, in my opinion. Then Return of the Jedi. Then probably New Hope. Then Last Jedi. Then Rogue One. Let me think what else. Revenge of the Sith. Then Force Awakens. Honestly, and then Phantom, and then Attack of the Clones. That's how it goes for me. Like last year or the year before when Force Awakens came out, I put it higher. But Reflection, I'm like, dude, it's just, I don't like it that much anymore. I still like it, but not as much.
Well, this thing got headshot to round 13. I mean, it is back a bunch, but it was a one-shot headshot to like round 11, dude.
What, the shotgun
version?
Sawed-off. Yeah, shotgun's good.
Yeah, the shotgun. I was like, dude.
The sawed-off's really good for close, but I prefer the regular double barrel just because of the extra range and damage over range.
This SVT 40 dude perks. I think it's so good.
Yeah, M1 Grand is pretty powerful too, especially in zombies.
Dude, okay, that's the next thing I want to pack a punch. I'm just like, dude, I have yet to pack a punch. Oh, dude, I just got exploded. Okay, I'm about to die. I need free fire.
There's an artillery strike and it's very loud.
Good job today. Get some chow and some rest. You earned it.
Okay.
Alright, hope you guys did enjoy the extra long video for the reviews. No, not yet.
Okay,
hope you guys... You just interrupt my shit. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Strela's channel. And yeah, I'll get a link for the description.